Yes, and this guest of ours is joining, loading 3, 2, 1. Came cho, Parthiv bhai. Sab majama?
Hi Arun. Yeah, how are you?
All well, all well. Thank you so much. Good to be seeing you. And as I
Same
was
here, same
introducing
here.
you to our guest, you've been the eternal young man of Indian cricket. So,
Not anymore.
is
I don't think so.
youthful
There's
good
some.
looks का राज क्या है?
I don't think that he does. It's just that I don't know. I wish I had that answer. But yeah, I mean, good to be young. Good to be known as eternally young guy. But yeah, I don't think I have any answer for this. But just basically, I would just say that I'm blessed that the age is not catching up to me.
Oh yes, the age absolutely hasn't caught up. I can see that you're trying your level best to show those specks of
Yeah.
grey hair. What does your wife make of that? The fact that you have remained this perennially youthful guy for a really long time. Does she get annoyed with you for that?
No one gets annoyed with it. I think I don't think anyone is. Why would she get annoyed? It's she's happy that I'm doing. Yeah,
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. I'm just going up a white beard and stuff. So yeah, I don't think she gets annoyed.
Right. But there's also one facet of yours that's always stayed on, right? कि बचपन से आपका ये जो नटखटी आदत है ना वो तो it's always stayed. Is that the same case even today?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it goes with all the wicket keepers. They'll always say that a little bit of fun here and there. It just makes you feel happy. And I can see Akshar is saying, "Please take my name once." He's a big fan and all of that. I knew I was waiting for it. Yeah, so yeah, it's good to be.
टांग तो खींच रहे हैं ना वो बहुत.
Bilkul, because now it's good to be being funny. Just make sure that there has to be some sort of sense of humor going around. This just makes you feel better.
अच्छा एक बात सुना आपके बारे में कि आप जब भी फायर अलार्म का बटन देखते हो तब दबाने का आदत हो जाता है आपका. क्या अब भी उसका सिलसिला चल रहा है?
ये एक्चुअली है. वो पहले से मैंने 1-2 बार किया हुआ है वो काम. आई थिंक इन इंग्लैंड में किया था मैंने ये ऑन फर्स्ट टूर इटसेल्फ. ओवल पे मैंने फायर अलार्म बजा दिया था. एंड फायर एग्जिट का भी एक है चीज जो मैं अगर फायर एग्जिट के पास बैठता हूँ जब भी फ्लाइट में तो थोड़ा सा एक ऐसा हो जाता है कि दबाने फायर एग्जिट खोल दो या फिर फायर अलार्म बजाओ. खाली जस्ट आउट ऑफ दैट क्यूरियोसिटी कि क्या होगा अगर ये बटन दबा दिया तो. इट्स जस्ट दैट इंक्विजिनेट ऑफ मी दैट कम्स आउट ऑफ इट.
हाँ. और आप राहुल भाई और अनिल भाई के लिए केक तो खिलाने के लिए बहुत कोशिश की आपने. क्या आज भी आप केक खाने के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हो?
नहीं, अभी तो हो गया. अभी वो फेज चला गया कि केक खाने के लिए
हाँ.
मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ. I know that there's an interesting story which I think we were in Canberra or Sydney. I don't know. I think it was Canberra before
Right.
practice game against Australia's President 11, Prime Minister's 11. So just
Right.
केक जा रहा था किसी का एकदम से केक देख के मन हो जाता है कि खा लेते हैं. So I think it was someone's birthday, so I went there and
Right.
wished them happy birthday. और मैं 5 सेकंड रुका भी उधर देखने के लिए कि केक ऑफर कर रहे हैं कि नहीं. तो उन्होंने किया नहीं तो मैंने बोल दिया कि बर्थडे विश है तो केक तो थोड़ा सा दे दो. So I took cake for Rahul bhai and Anil bhai also. अभी उतना नहीं है क्योंकि अभी उतना चांस नहीं मिलता उतना. We look after our diet and stuff. So but yeah, गुजराती हूँ तो स्वीट तो खाऊंगा ही खाऊंगा.
That's a bit of a bummer, right? With all the strict diets in place, you can't really eat what you want to.
Yeah, but it's just that I like that results or whatever results you get out of this. It is so important. You got to be really careful of what you are doing, what you are working out, all of that. You get the result out of everything. There will always be a sacrifice of everything. Once you sacrifice a few things,
Right.
you always get that results out of it. And yeah, I've worked really hard, and you can see whatever results I'm getting, whatever results is everyone else is getting who's got into fitness properly. If you look at Virat, his just transformation, the
Yeah.
transformation which he has shown to everyone, and his performance just went on to a different level. So yeah, sometimes if you want to, gain something, you got to let go of something as well.
Yeah, what's most staggering is the fact that for about 20 years now, while you've always remained the charming young boy of Indian cricket, you have also remained the marathon man of Indian cricket. Height come, dum zyada. इसका राज क्या है?
Yeah,
Like, what's the secret of your this endless energy and stamina?
it's just that passion for playing cricket, passion for just going out there and then try and perform to the best of my ability. Try and get along a lot of youngsters with me. That's something which that role which I've taken up with Gujarat team, which I'm enjoying at my best.
Right.
And yeah, fitness is something which has become my part of my lifestyle. I feel it is addiction, and once you're addicted to fitness and stuff, you would want to do it every day. And plus I love playing cricket. There is nothing
Right.
denying it, and love playing cricket irrespective of whether it is IPL, Ranji Trophy, Duleep Trophy, whichever format, whichever game, club cricket. I just like to be out there on the ground, and I know time
Right.
time will come at some stage. But yeah, while I'm there, I want to make sure that I give everything every time I step onto the cricket field.
No, definitely that you have done and a lot more for Gujarat cricket. In fact, प्रियंक पांचल से बात हो रही थी. In fact, आपके बारे में अगर कोई विशेष टिप्पणी या कोई सीक्रेट मिल जाए उसके खोज में मैं लगे रहा था. मैं उनसे बात भी हुई. तब प्रियंक ने बताया कि काफी कैरेक्टर हो ऑन द फील्ड और हमेशा स्विच ऑन रहते हो और सबको मुंह के सामने भी बोल देते हो अगर कोई लेथार्जिक हो जाए बता देते हो कि भाई ये सब नहीं चलेगा, आपको फील्ड में स्विच ऑन करके रहना है. लेकिन ऑफ द फील्ड बता रहे कि आप बहुत बड़े स्पोर्ट हो कि कोई आपको आके टांग भी खींच ले तो यू आर फाइन विद दैट. इज दैट हाउ पार्थिव पटेल वर्क्स?
Yeah, exactly. See, I like to be passionate on the field. I like to give it everything, especially when I'm captain, especially when I want results out of everyone. I try and make sure that everyone is everyone is pushing towards the same goal. Everyone is trying to achieve the same thing which I am thinking or the team wants. So that's something which I try and remind every player. If it's not necessary that everyone is thinking in same line every day. So sometimes if someone's not switched on, and that can happen to anyone. So as a captain, it becomes my
Right.
responsibility to just let him know that not in a harsh way. Sometimes you have to do it in a harsh way also, but then you just got to tell them
Right.
that there is a goal which we are trying to achieve. Let's try and achieve that. So that's something which I try and do it. Off the field, yeah, I like to mix with everyone, whether it is whether it is coach or a youngster who's only 16, 17, who would come and I try and make sure that the atmosphere has been created in a way that anyone can raise their voice in a way if they are not uncomfortable with it or anything. They should be able to they should be able to tell me off the field, especially. Like, I'm captain on the field. I'm not captain off the field. So I try to stay relaxed. I try to make sure that
Right.
I become amongst them so that if there is something, they should feel comfortable to come and talk to me.
With regards to the IPL, you've been around the circuit quite a bit, about half a dozen teams over the years. How does that feel, being a part of so many different dressing rooms? What's the best and the worst part of
I
that?
think, the worst part is you don't know if you're not part of the same side every year. Then the worst part is you got to get used to the new environment every year, which is very, very difficult.
Right.
And I found it very difficult as well. That's the reason why my best years have been, every time I've been around with Mumbai Indians, or if I was there with them 3 years, those were my best years. Even for RCB last year, I was there with them
Yeah.
a year before. So, just to be in the same side makes a difference because you're used to the environment, you're used to everything, whichever, thing. Every team has a pattern. I have Mumbai has a pattern, Chennai has a pattern, RCB has a pattern. So, to get used to all the patterns every year is very difficult as a player. So to me, I think that was the biggest challenge. But yeah, being part of different teams just you learn a lot of cultures, you learn a lot of things. You learn Tamil, you learn Kannada, you learn a lot of things. You learn Marathi, so all of that happens. Yeah, but and
Wow. Okay.
so there are a lot of good things also. But yeah, I mean, given a choice, I would have like to play for lesser sides for sure.
Right, right. But you're the complete comprehensive IPL expert for sure. I mean, given the number of teams that you've been a part of, you know all the inside scoop and everything, and you know what ticks and what doesn't. But also in terms of being a leader yourself, and you played under a huge number of captains right from 2002, right from Saurav Ganguly. You also played a lot with and against in the IPL with MS Dhoni, of course. So, what are the things that you've learned from both Saurav as well as MS?
I think Saurav was the ultimate example of how to not give up at any given time. He was the one probably
Right.
who's every time he showed a lot of belief in players. That's something which I've learned a lot from him, which I've tried to use it in Gujarat team, where if you feel that there certain players can do the job for you, back them to the extent you can. So that's something which I've learned from him, and that's what he did. He believed in a lot of players. There have been times where a lot of players were about to get dropped, but he believed in them, and they turned out to be the superstars of the game, which is something which I've learned a lot from him. MS, again, a different character. He likes to give space to players. He likes to make sure that everyone has a certain type of role in the team. तो अगर वो चीज़ उनको जितना भी उनका कैलिबर है वो उसमें से आप 100% निकाल दोगे, so that means you've justified that player's position. So that's something which I've learned from MS. So that also I try and do it. If certain players is capable of scoring 30, 40 or 50, and if you're expecting him to get to 100 or 150, it's not going to happen. So that's something which MS is master at.
And one of the things that you most magnanimously said with regards to MS Dhoni is the fact that you have not once blamed the fact that you're probably born in the wrong era. You just admitted to the fact that MS came, took his opportunities. Maybe people like you or Dinesh didn't take your opportunities by hand. But that requires a truly magnanimous outlook to think that way. क्या ये बहुत आसान था इस टाइप का reconciliation? Does it come to you naturally, or is it something that you evolved over a period?
Not really. I've never thought, that. See, obviously, that thought never came into my mind ever. That I was, I'm born in a difficult era where if a wicketkeeper like MS Dhoni is there, there are hardly any chance of getting into the Indian side. But as I said, those thoughts have never came into my mind, and mainly because the reason behind it, जब मैंने पहले जो बोला कि I like playing cricket. That's the main thing. If I like playing cricket, it doesn't matter which level or which team I'm playing for. And yeah, as I've said in the interviews before, and you've also rightly put it across that I was the first one to play for India. I did not have a good series. I got dropped. Someone else came in. He got dropped. MS came in. He took his opportunities. And wicketkeepers' place is such that if someone seals that place, it goes on for 5-7 years at least. So that's where you got to make sure that you keep working hard. You keep doing all your things and start enjoying domestic cricket. Have fun with it, and you never know. Keep working hard, and chances come.
Yeah, so you talk about having a natural love for the game, and which is fair enough, and loving domestic cricket and being completely absorbed in it. But surely there might have been times that you might have felt that you're basically running into a wall and nothing's happening. So that love and the hunger for the game might have also diminished, right? So उस टाइम पे आपने क्या किए basically to re-nurture the hunger?
See, I made my debut in 2002. So from 2002 to 2010, those were the years where I used to feel disappointed in a way, because the fact I knew that I was competing for a second wicketkeeper slot. I was never competing for number one slot anyway. So, but yeah, there have been times where I felt that I was hard done by. I've had a wonderful series where I've scored 500s in a row. Scored hundreds in Philip Trophy final and stuff. So there have been times where I felt that I was hard done by. And the only thing which I could have done is keep performing and keep performing to my level, which I was doing. So then came the phase where I
Right.
thought, if I want more recognition, I have to take along few players with me. I have to, win championships, which was told to me by Saurav, who bumped into me at the airport, and he said that, every year you are getting 700, 800 runs. Try and do something different. And something different means,
Right.
think that if you can win tournaments for Gujarat, see if someone else can play for India under you. So, all sort of those
Right.
are the different kind of goals which I came up with in next season, and that turned out to be very productive for me. We won championships. I made my comebacks. There have been players who went on to play for India. There are players who are knocking on the door to play for India. So I think thinking of winning tournaments and taking a state cricket along, I think made a huge difference into my thinking of game.
Right. You spoke about bumping into Saurav. Which other former cricketers, given that you have a whole list of seniors, जब आप खेल रहे थे तब वो शायद खेल रहे थे और उसके बाद रिटायर भी हो चुके हैं, तो ऐसे इतने सारे सीनियर लोग में किन किन के साथ आप ज्यादा टच में रहते हो?
और बहुत सारे लोग हैं. आई थिंक आशीष नेहरा, जहीर खान, अजीत अगरकर,
अच्छा.
लक्ष्मण भाई, आई स्टे इन टच विद.
क्या अभी गोल्फ खेलते हो?
मैं भी थोड़ा गोल्फ खेलता हूँ. उतना ज्यादा नहीं खेलता जितना
अच्छा.
अजीत और आशीष नेहरा अभी खेल रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं भी थोड़ा खेलता हूँ गोल्फ. सो लक्ष्मण भाई,
हैंडीकैप क्या है आपका?
बहुत बुरा है. मैं अभी यहाँ तो नहीं बताऊंगा. अभी टाइम है, अभी न्यू कमर धीरे, जब हो जाएगा बोलने वाला तब मैं बोल दूंगा कि ये मेरा हैंडीकैप है.
बिल्कुल, it's an old man's game after all, and you are still as young as ever.
There are a lot of youngsters play also, but we'll come back to golf later. So I stay in touch with Lakshman bhai. There have been times where he has called me up. I remember there was a season where I didn't get runs in first 3-4 games, so he called me up and said, I hope your motivation is not gone away. Make sure that you still hang in there and sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, we do keep.
It was very sweet of him to say that, right?
We everyone knows how sweet he is, and how concerned he is about everyone. So yeah,
True.
Yeah, Irfan's been a very, very good friend. We talk almost around 2-3 days. RP, we stay in touch. We've been playing for. He's also played for Gujarat.
Right.
So there are a lot of players we do stay in touch.
Right. So there's a proper old boys club that's happening. The early 2000s का चिचोरे वाला reunion.
No, चिचोरे वाला reunion. It's just that the early 2000s club. Not. I don't think anyone would like to say it old boys club.
बिल्कुल, वो तो है. बट सिंस यू ब्रॉट अप लक्ष्मण भाई, तो मेरा वो एपिसोड भी याद है जहाँ लक्ष्मण भाई ने देख लिया कि आप सचिन, सौरव, राहुल, अनिल कुंबले ये जो भी कर रहे थे उनका ड्रिल्स आप घूर के देख रहे थे. वो इन्होंने नोटिस भी कर लिया था.
हाँ,
when you had started out.
The first season, that was my first year of my international cricket, first tour to England. I used to sit in a corner just to see how everyone else is doing, how all the senior players are preparing for the game and stuff. कैसे वो बैट साफ करते हैं, खुद का काम कैसे करते हैं, ग्रिप का क्या है, उनका सेटलमेंट क्या है, वो सारी चीजें and I like to observe things. I like to sit in a corner and see कैसे लोग क्या कर रहे हैं. So yeah, and he was observing it. He came and asked me, ऐसे क्यों देखता रहता है रोज एक को? This is what I think, and he was the one who made me comfortable in the dressing room when I got in first in the Indian side. He broke the ice. You need someone. क्योंकि पहले वैसा तो था नहीं. The difference between IPL and international cricket isn't that big. पहले जब domestic cricket और international cricket का level और gap बहुत ही बड़ा था. So there was a huge jump. So you see them, you see all the international players only in TV most of the times, और कहीं पे एक आध domestic match खेल लिया तो. Otherwise ऐसा नहीं थे कि every 2 महीने आप हर बार एक दूसरे के साथ खेलते हो जैसे अभी खेलते हैं. So you needed someone to break the ice.
Right. And another man that observed you really keenly when you started out was Adam Gilchrist, right? Who also gifted you that souvenir, his signed T-shirt, which is now a proud collection at the Parthiv Patel residence. So who has Parthiv Patel observed in recent times? Sorry?
Recent times, I've been looking. I've been watching lot of games. I feel that there've been a lot of young players who've got a lot of potential. I was talking about KL Rahul taking up a wicket keeping job.
Hmm.
I've heard last Australia tour. Where Rishabh Pant was
Right,
number one keeper, so I was helping him out with all the wicket keeping
right,
drills and stuff, and that's something which
right,
it's always there. I love the way Riddhiman Saha keeps wicket. I think he comes up with some
right,
unbelievable catches because rightly he's probably the number one wicket keeper in Test cricket in India. Uh, there's a
right.
lot of young players. I like the way Jaydev Unadkat has been bowling this season. There's a big difference in him. There are a lot of players from Gujarat. Chintan Gaja, who's had a great season this year. Roosh, who's made a
Right.
comeback into the side. The way he has worked hard after injury. And Priyank, Manpreet, there are a lot of players whom I like to hang around with them. I like to see how they're doing the job.
राइट दिस ये विकेट कीपर्स का जो आपस में ये जो भाईचारा रहता है is this a global phenomenon of sorts?
I don't
Is
know
there a
about
small
global.
club of sorts where all the wicket keepers
I
get
don't know
together?
about that global. See, me and Deep get along really well. Deep Das Gupta and Ajay Ratra also.
Right. Deep was here the other day.
I know.
Deep was our first guest, in fact.
So me and Deep get along
Right.
really well. Deep has sort of taken up a
Right.
job of mentoring me as a commentator. He comes up with his observations
Okay.
about my commentary and stuff.
Right.
He was in fact my room partner in 2001 second batch of NCA. He's someone I
Right.
look up to because after NCA that stint he went on to play for India. Ajay Ratra was there. Me and Ajay has become a coach now. So in NCA, he's helped me a lot with wicket keeping and stuff. We stay in touch a lot of times. So yeah, so wicket keepers do get along really well. There is no sense of competition. It's just that I personally feel that if you're destined to play for India, there's no one can stop you. If you're destined to perform well, no one can stop you. So I don't believe in that kind of competitions. I get along well with DK or Rishabh or Riddhi. It's just the way I've been.
That's actually very heartening to know. But since you also brought up KL Rahul's wicket keeping, how do you rate him as a wicket keeper? Do you actually think that he has it in him to be a regular first choice wicket keeper, at least in the shortest format for the Indian team?
No doubt. I think he definitely has it in him to, he definitely has the technique of, keeping wickets for India. I'm sure everyone works really hard. So does he. And I do believe that he has that ability of, keeping wickets for India in shorter format for sure.
Right, right. But speaking of evolution also, since you've been with the Indian team in the early 2000s, then later on as well, and then you've occupied many IPL dressing rooms, what are the things that you notice as far as change is concerned, right from the early 2000s to now? Kuch bhi ho sakta hai, right from the choice of songs to the attitude, the approach in the dressing rooms. What do you think are the changes that you notice?
The biggest change is fitness. There is no doubt about it कि पहले का जो फिटनेस का स्टैंडर्ड था और अभी का फिटनेस का जो स्टैंडर्ड है वो बहुत ही बड़ा डिफरेंस है वो आई एम श्योर एवरीवन एल्स can see it, but in the dressing room and stuff I think dressing rooms are slightly more relaxed than what it was because of, as I said, कि अभी IPL और उसके इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में उतना बड़ा गैप नहीं है. सारे प्लेयर्स भी ऐसे हैं कि जो इंटरनेशनल बड़े बड़े इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स के साथ खेलते हैं और कभी जैसे किसी का भी आप मुंबई इंडियंस में हो तो आपके ड्रेसिंग रूम में 4-5 बड़े प्लेयर्स आपके साथ है, पोलार्ड हो, मलिंगा हो, तो आप कोई एलियन कंडीशन में नहीं जाते जब आप इंडियन टीम के ड्रेसिंग रूम में जाते हो. तो प्लेयर्स आर बहुत रिलैक्स्ड है, वो गैप कम है और थोड़ा सा मुझे लग रहा है कि सेल्फ बिलीफ उस टाइम पे भी था लेकिन इस टाइम पे सेल्फ बिलीफ और भी ज्यादा है.
और भी ज्यादा है. हाँ, ये आपने बताया कि ये ग्लव पंच है ना जो इनिंग्स के जरिए जो करते रहते हो, ये इंडियंस बाकी सारे लोगों को सिखाया. इसके अलावा और क्या क्या कुछ सिखाया इंडियंस ने क्रिकेट के हिसाब से?
और बहुत सारी चीजें आई थिंक आई एम श्योर मेरा पहला ये ग्लव पंच वाला थिंग जो था मैथ्यू हेडन के साथ मैं ओपन कर रहा था तो वो लोग तो नहीं करते थे, तो मैंने जब उनको बोला कि ऐसे करना पड़ेगा So he's like, is this
मान लिए
is this compulsory? I said, yeah, you don't have choice. मार्क करना ही पड़ेगा ये. So वो बहुत सारी टीमें अब करती है. Different cuisine. Everyone's fond of Indian food. यहाँ आके वो सारी चीजें सिखाई लोगों को कि खाना. और दूसरा मुझे सबसे बड़ा चीज वो लगता है कि जो प्रेशर हैंडल करना, जो अटेंशन, जो सारे बाहर के प्लेयर्स को इंडिया में आके जो प्यार मिलता है, जो सपोर्ट मिलता है, वो उनकी कंट्री में मिलता है, लेकिन लोग इंडिया में जितने पैशनेट है उतने नहीं है. तो वो यहाँ आईपीएल खेल के बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स को प्रेशर कैसे हैंडल करना और वो सारी चीज मुझे लग रहा है कि वो सिखाया है आईपीएल ने बहुत सारे बाहर वाले प्लेयर्स को.
बिल्कुल. और इतना भी नहीं है कि मैथ्यू हेडन ने आपको दाल और चिकन भी खिलाया.
हाँ, मुझे दाल घर पे.
Did you return the favor?
No, I didn't get chance. He's never been to Ahmedabad. I never got the chance of making the food for him. Since I've been making food. So next time, now that these are best world's largest stadiums coming up here in Ahmedabad, so I'm sure there are a lot of people who would be coming here. So I'll get that chance, and I'll probably give him his try and return the flavor of what he had given me.
In this time when we need to celebrate even the tiniest of achievements, the tiniest of accomplishments, what is that one achievement? जितना भी simple हो सके उतना हो सकता है. What is that one accomplishment during these last 3-4 weeks that you're very proud of?
Maybe my cooking skills. I think my cooking skills I'm very proud of, and getting one of the things which I'm very proud of is getting my daughter to exercise. I've told and I've taken this opportunity of Corona and told her, if you're not fit enough, if your immune system's not well, the Corona will come to you. So you start exercising. So that I'm very proud that in the evenings she does her exercise religiously now. So that's something which from early age, if she understands it, it's great for me, great for her, great for her future. Just to be fit enough, or just get that immune system going. So I think that's probably one achievement. After this lockdown, I should be very proud of.
But your commentary is also another facet that we are increasingly getting accustomed to. We're also increasingly enjoying it a lot more. तो क्या उस बात पे भी ज्यादा ध्यान देते हैं, क्योंकि given that आपका naturally जो शैतानी सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर तो बहुत अच्छा है, जबरदस्त तो है, तो उसके अलावा क्या क्या करते हैं अपने कमेंट्री स्किल्स अपग्रेड करने?
बहुत सारी चीजें. ऑब्वियसली पहले मुझे जब कमेंट्री करने आया था तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि माइक उठाएंगे और कुछ भी बोल देंगे तो चल जाएगा, लेकिन you've been also doing that Tamil commentary, but it's not the easiest thing to do. You got to make sure that आप सही तरह से सही चीज बोल रहे हो और वो एक फ्लो में आ रही है. वो सारी चीजें सीख रहा हूँ मैं. और कई बार ऐसा होता है कि दिमाग में बहुत सारी चीजें आपके चलती रहती है, तो एक ही वही है कि आप तुरंत ना बोले. मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि थोड़ा सा धीरे बोलूँ, थोड़ा सा क्लियर प्रोनाउंसिएशन हो. वो सारी चीजों पे कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. होपफुली जब भी होगा तो दैट्स समथिंग व्हिच आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट आफ्टर माय रिटायरमेंट, जब भी होगा तो.
Who are the commentators that you most enjoy being in the comm box with? I'm assuming that Dean Jones is going to pop up as an answer.
Yeah, Dean Jones is something which I've enjoyed doing commentary with, because there's been always
the banter's been
fun. So and those are the harmless banters, and everyone's enjoying it. So that's something which I've enjoyed working with. In Hindi, I think Jatin Sabru is fantastic. I love working with Irfan also, because मेरा और इरफान का एक रेपो है. बहुत साल से हम एक साथ खेलते आ रहे हैं. बहुत साल से एक दूसरे को समझते हैं कि वो क्या बोलेगा, मैं क्या बोलूंगा. तो इरफान के साथ वो एक कंफर्ट है, तो वो भी थोड़ा मजा आता है.
और because you've been a CSK boy, I'm also very sure that one of these days we are also going to see you in the Tamil commentary box as well.
I hope not. I don't know. मुझे नहीं लग रहा कि तमिल कमेंट्री. I don't want to make a mockery of myself. खाली एक ही आता है, एंडा रखा, ये जो भी ये प्लेयर के मची, that's all. उसके ज्यादा नहीं आता.
Good enough.
और उसके बाकी
तो सिखाएंगे.
वो मैं नहीं, बाकी पहले जो भी लैंग्वेज आप पहले सिखाते हो, पहले लोग गाली सिखा देते, वो हर जगह पे रहा है। ऐसा नहीं कि अगर कोई मुझे गुजराती से बोलेगा कि गुजराती सिखाओ तो मैं पहले कैम शो नहीं सिखाता, वो तो सबको पता ही है। तो मैं भी पहले वही कोशिश करता हूँ कि थोड़े गालियाँ सिखाऊं, और मुझे भी लोगों ने वैसे ही सिखाया है कि पहले गालियाँ ही सिखाई है। तो जब भी मैं बालाजी के साथ बहुत बार बात होती है, और जब भी ये दो चेन्नई ड्रेसिंग रूम में जब भी लोग तमिल में बात करते थे, तो मैं खाली खड़ा होके एक ही चीज बोल देता था जो मैं यहाँ पे नहीं बोल सकता था, क्योंकि और कुछ आता ही नहीं था।
ये बहुत सारे तमिल व्यूअर्स भी है जो समझेंगे,
आराम से
आसानी से
बहुत
समझ
लोग
लेंगे,
समझ
पकड़
जाएंगे।
लेंगे। ये तो बहुत बिल्कुल ठीक कहा। लेकिन because you brought up the topic of CSK, and that was the time when the IPL had just started, so all of you, for all of us, it was a very new phenomenon. How was the CSK dressing room back then when you were a part of the team, and now when you look at it from an opponent's perspective?
Nothing has changed.
What do you think are the similarities?
Nothing has changed. I don't think being Dhoni is at the helm of the thing, so he understands. And on top of everything, India Cements runs a cricket side for decades, so they know how cricket team works. So उतना ज़्यादा कोई difference है नहीं, क्योंकि same ही था जब मैं था तभी, कि हार जीत होती रहती है। It's not something कि आप हर बार गए तो आप जीतोगे, हार जीत होती रहेगी। You got to make sure that एक बैलेंस एटमोसफियर होना चाहिए। वो सारी चीज़ें जब बाहर से भी आप देखते हो या सुनते हो चीज़ें, तो जब मैं पहले 3 साल था या अभी भी, उसमें कोई ज़्यादा चेंज नहीं आया।
Right. So a lot of players who go out on tours, I mean, they have different outlooks. Some of the players, they really want to check out different places. I remember in 2004 जब राहुल भाई थे, तब राहुल द्रविड़ और मुरली कार्तिक, इन्होंने काफी घूमा फिरा पाकिस्तान में. They went out and checked out the archaeological spots, places of historical importance. तो पार्थिव पटेल किस टाइप का शख्स है कि आपको क्या दिलचस्पी है कि घूम के फिर के नए चीज देखने का, और आर यू कंटेंट विद सिटिंग इन द होटल?
No, I'm the phases of my tours, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि I get bored in the room, तो मैं बाहर अकेला भी चला जाता हूँ, कई बार वॉक पे चला जाता हूँ अकेला, मेरा म्यूजिक डाल के मैं अकेला चला जाता हूँ, अकेला खाना खाने चला जाता हूँ बहुत बार। और कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कंटेंट इन द रूम, आई डोंट गो आउट एट ऑल। रूम में बैठ के आई बिकम अ कंप्लीट वेजिटेबल, एंड देयर आर ऑलवेज फेजेस। पर ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं जाके कि एक पैटर्न नहीं है कि मैं ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करूंगा।
अच्छा but surely there must be some teammates who are probably a lot more fun to hang out with than some of the others, right? I mean, especially अगर आपको कोई नई होटल ट्राई करना है या कहीं और जाना है, तो you always think of 1 or 2 people who are great company. Who are those teammates like?
I've always enjoyed going out with Zahir Khan, Ashish Nehra, and Ajit. I think those are the guys
Right.
where we've enjoyed each other's company. We used to have good fun together. So every time if I want to go out, or on the tours also before that, I used to go out a lot with them.
Right. They usually say that you cannot always make best friends in a professional environment. Is that the case with cricketers as well, or do you find that to the contrary? Do you have a lot of good friends, best friends from your cricket circle?
You have, but the other thing is there are 15 guys in the team. तो आप 15 के साथ तो कंफर्टेबल होंगे नहीं, वो तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है कि आप एक साथ बोलो कि 15 लोगों को एक ही लाइन में जाना है, कि 15 लोगों को एक ही रेस्टोरेंट जाना है, कि 15 लोगों को एक ही साथ काम करना है, वो ही चीज़ करनी है। वैसा तो पॉसिबल है नहीं। हर बार ऐसा ही होगा कि आपका किसी लोगों के साथ कनेक्शन बैठता है कि आप आप बहुत सारी चीज़ आप ओपन अप हो सकते हो, बहुत सारी चीज़ें आप बता सकते हो। लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक कि कोई दुश्मनी होती है किसी में, लेकिन इट्स जस्ट दैट आप किसी के साथ थोड़ा सा कंफर्टेबल होते हो और किसी के साथ आप थोड़ा कम कंफर्टेबल होते हो।
और आरसीबी का खास करके, अगर आरसीबी के बारे में बात किया जाए तो उसका माहौल कैसा रहा है, और इन टर्म्स ऑफ द डिफरेंट फ्रेंचाइजेस दैट यू हैव प्लेड, हाउ इज आरसीबी यूनिक और डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द रेस्ट, एंड what is the kind of, because आप तो ये टेम्पो पकड़ लेते हो हर टीम पे, आरसीबी का टेम्पो क्या है?
See, obviously RCB likes to play attacking game, there is no doubt about it. ये वो ग्राउंड पे भी आपको दिखता है, वो अग्रेशन दिखता है ग्राउंड पे, वो there is always razzmatazz engaged with RCB team. एंड मैं पहले जब एक साल भी 2014 में भी था आरसीबी टीम के साथ, पर अभी थोड़ा सा इन डिफरेंट वे थोड़ा सा ऐसा है दिमाग में कि ट्रॉफी जीतना है, लेकिन उससे भी बड़ा चीज़ वो होता है कि आप अच्छा क्रिकेट खेले, अच्छे ब्रांड क्रिकेट खेले, अच्छा अटैकिंग क्रिकेट खेले, एंड आप कोशिश करें कि अब आप एक अलग ब्रांड आके उभर के आए। और वही चीज़ आरसीबी के हर बार होती है, ट्रॉफी जीती नहीं है लेकिन फैन फॉलोइंग जो आप देखते हो, बहुत सारी लोग फॉलो करते हैं, वो इसी वजह से करते हैं कि देयर इज अ स्टाइल ऑफ प्लेइंग, एंड दैट स्टाइल इज ऑलवेज look to play attacking cricket.
I hope that each and every member in your family and in your friend circle is safe as well. Special regards to your dad as well, who was ailing some time ago. I hope he's all right now.
No, he's same. He's been in coma for almost 1 year and a bit. So he's at home,
Right.
but yeah, he's still in coma.
Right. Right. I hope that things return to normalcy both across the world, and also as far as your dad is concerned as well. You've been an incredibly strong character and a huge role model for a number of cricketers, a number of sports persons across the country. Wishing you the very best, Parthiv. Thank you so much for joining us on Home Run with AV. Delighted to have you.
Thank you, Arun. It was a pleasure.